Hi, hi, hello, welcome to stream. Hi, hi, hello, welcome to stream. Hi, hi, hello, welcome to stream.
Can't tell if all the ads are done or not, but oh well.
Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bomb is shaped like a deer. DUI, how about you die?
What is this? Huh?
Hi, hi, hello, welcome to stream.
Why'd you send me? What? Artie, what the fuck?
Hi, hi, hello, welcome to stream.
He's so dumb. Artie. Oh. It's not Friday. Albedo, I don't use you. I'll give it. What artifact set do I even have this guy on? What do you want? Hello, Sandrone. She just slides off it. Hi, Helia. I think. How do I love? Stop doing me! What did I do to you? I kind of now really want to level up my mannequin. How do I level up a mannequin again? To the Wonderland we go. What? Farina? Why? Bro. But now she's gonna have a tea party. Big S tier, I know. I don't need any of them.
It's about time we threw another tea party, don't you think? I wonder who else is free.
I need chess match. I've done every single one, yes. Can I ask you leave so that I can do all my, like, dailies super duper fast? Get that out of the way? Oh, fuck. I have to go do a singular ley line to finish the dailies. This'll... Come... I have Raiden for off-field. She's really well built. Sino, I have Flynn's. Kuki Shinobu.
Close your eyes. You two dust.
And I also have Fischl.
To dust.
I think I had to rebuild him. I don't actually know. Yeah, she's built to heal. Alright, let me just finish up my daily commission stuff, and then...
Add Astra.
I also know she does a different
Thank you for
answer For, Catherine does a different answer for Sandrone. Okay. Hang on 1 second. Rainer needs to collect my bounties from the two-pot realm.
This realm. If you ever have.
Huh, interesting. Of course. Interesting. You can join now. Let me actually check my Sino and Chi-Chi. So Chi-Chi has energy recharge. Her artifact is Ocean Hued Clam. The 7 sacred treasures. Yes.
What?
Sure. My Sino has 60 at 210, 2-piece Thundering Fury, and he's got a signature crit rate. His talents are double crowned. He was like my main for a hot minute. So my Chi-Chi is okay. If Sino unleashes the elemental skill Secret Rite, Cosmic Soulfare will not in the Paxworn Path Clear state. He will enter Paxworn Path Clear for 6 seconds. Additionally, when in the Pole Star field, Sino will enter Radiant Stellar Conduct state. Basically, he do big PP damage. When he does his, when he has his burst up, and he does his thing, like, where the eye is on the screen. I don't know if you've ever seen his burst. I think that's the state. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
People ought not be so frightened of ghosts.
Well,
They
my
are
Raiden
merely
is
talking
built, but she
shadows,
is meant for off-field
chattering away
DPS. She is not meant to
endlessly
do
about their
PP
past
damage. She is meant
affairs.
to be Electro and then leave. No? She is 46 at... No, she's still built, yeah. No, okay. Oh, hang on, stream can't hear you. Okay. I love when it does. I love when... Why are there 2 video capture devices? How'd it go? Yeah.
It don't go run into bugs, but it is a test build, so.
I mean, obviously.
Mhm.
Okay, are we ready, spaghetti?
Yep.
Come back here, I have to hit you to heal.
Orders given.
Oh, do I not get the chi buffs? Oh wait, there we go.
I had to do my burst.
78, 83, come on. Oh my god, I just got launched.
Nothing lasts forever. Go.
Hello, lemons.
Opening box of a good matrix.
Hi, how are you?
Be careful. I only know how to fix machines.
Alright.
Oh, bitch, I did not even get a chance. Fuck off.
Sacred name. Fortune preserver.
It's fine. This is a piercing shot.
Now you shall perish.
Oh, this is all getting rather dreary.
Stop sucking me in, you bitch.
I need my C6 Chi-Chi. Fuck, for fuck's sake, bro. I gotta lose another 50-50 to her. Or do the stupid thingy. How you doing, Lemons? How's it going? I'm sorry I haven't really been streaming, guys. I've just been, like, super burnt out and working a full-time job.
This calls for some pomp and ceremony.
Sacred name. Fortune preserver.
Torn to oblivion.
Be careful. I only know how to fix
95, 95.
The final act is upon us.
The fact that it's like a piercing thing, so there you go. Easy. Most of the time I'm just sitting there, going side to side like this, holding charge attack like this.
Nice.
And then when it goes on cooldown, I'm just like, I press E, boom, I can do it again. Easy. So yeah, when I get my own I have like my own GG buffs and I have like, I don't know, Silali on my team or something. I'm doing upwards of over 170k per big beam. That.
Oh, wait, I forgot my CC Chi-Chi is D6.
Let us have a modicum of
I need to
patience
build
Yeah.
her better.
and
Hey, Rain.
complexity of humanity.
See ya.
The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire.
Sandrone, no.
Whee!
Yeah,
So
that's all I needed. I need you to now leave so I can do quest.
okay. I was about to just go on
Remind
quit the
me
game,
that I
right?
need to do fucking Miliastro to get my guy up to 90 so I could walk around as a shark, because that's funny.
I have a bunch of what do you call it? I do have a bunch of games that we can play. So
That's fine. We could do that, like, off stream. Okay, so there's... the Fontaine Festival, right?
yep.
Where's the moon?
That's the world quest that you start by going to a certain area and not cry.
Oh.
But the event quest is shorter.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it either one, but like, I mean,
See? Told you they'd be here.
anyway. Bye.
Bye.
Chiori and Farina too.
Ah, Hydro Archon above. If it isn't my darling camera operator and clapper loader. A very happy
I
Fortunalia
don't use the
festival to
lady
you as
mannequin.
well.
I'm guessing you came back to
But thank
celebrate
you.
with us. Yep. And how about two?
Amazing news, by the way, chat. We hit YouTube partner.
The film was still super fun.
I am encouraging you guys to take your subs from Twitch over to YouTube if you want to. Because Twitch doesn't pay me anymore.
A celebration of the entertainment industry. No
God,
wonder
I love
who's
Farina.
anyone would choose to sit this one out. It only happens once a year, after all.
Fontaine Fashion Week might be more my speed, but the film festival brings in a lot of orders and booth spread.
A few new awards have been added this year, too. Best Director.
Ooh, sounds like.
Oh,
What's wrong?
no. Even I'm not naive enough to fall for something like that. Besides, thanks to the fine people here, Musketeer Pictures has more than enough funds to shoot without investors.
And yet problems
I love her.
persist.
Huh?
Well, we were planning to replicate our past success and shoot a film based on a popular novel, but as we were holding auditions for the female lead earlier today, a striking young mademoiselle her disposition was simply ethereal. You had to be there, friend.
Guess you found your lead.
No, quite the opposite. My script is entirely... I fear it is. Nevertheless, I couldn't help but approach the mademoiselle to ask...
What did she say?
Sadly, she said her best friend was gone. After returning to her own homeland not too long ago, she decided to
Was
visit
it
where
fucking
her friend was
Columbina?
from, to remember them better.
Oh yeah, in order of Archon quests and quests that I like the most, and how much I enjoyed them, Fontaine is first, Nodcry is second, Leeway is third, fourth is Mondstadt, Sumeru is still my least favorite. It dragged on for too fucking long, okay? Dude, seriously, they were so much fun. My favorite side area is the underwater ocean area. The Sea of Bygone Eras is my favorite area, side area. My favorite nation, though, is Leeway. I still love Leeway so much. But Mondstadt is just home, you know? Mondstadt is the OG nation.
No wonder she looked sad.
Yes, but that's when it struck me.
Huh? You're gonna rewrite the.
Think about the difficult...
Guess so.
Don't worry, Paimon.
I won't really need to start on the costumes until the cast is finalized, so
Oh, fair
finishing the script would be a start.
I love
You
them.
know, compared to a commercial
I
popcorn
still can't
film,
pronounce
I
that
do
name.
prefer
I just
the
call them
idea of
Ordo.
shooting a more...
I agree.
Wow! Leave it to Director Farina. Anyway, now that we've heard so much about this.
Hello, Columbina. I fucking knew it.
Farina! What are you doing here?
Hello. I was just walking past when I heard you talking about me, so I came over.
Huh? You know Miss Columbina?
Oh. Hang on, chat. I'm getting a phone call. Bro, these fuck-ass motherfucking research company keep calling me. I'm gonna fucking block their ass. Kill yourselves. Die. Please. Holy shit.
Of course! Wait a second. Does this mean Columbina is the actress who inspired the whole rewrite? Yeah.
Narciss and crits or dough.
Wait, so
Yes. I mentioned how I wanted to visit other nations once things settled down in Nodcry, remember? So I went to the curatorium to ask Never for advice. She told me about the film festival in Font. I spoke to Llama before I left too. And she thought it was a great idea to get out.
Oh?
Well, Llama told me to go out and experience new things and make new friends.
What a wonderful suggestion. That's how a trip should be.
What about Nefer?
She said, don't trust anyone.
Never, of
and
course, she said that.
don't talk to strangers.
Yep, that sounds like her.
I can understand that too. It shows this Nefer cares about you a great deal, Miss Columbina.
Yes, so I plan on combining their advice. All I need to do is turn strangers into friends, and then I can talk to them.
Huh. That kinda makes sense. But also, not.
Hey, Chiori. Oh, look who's back. Happy Fontanalia Festival, you two.
Oh, looks like we have a superstar in our midst.
Ha ha, very funny.
All settled then?
Yep, the Duke gave his blessing, and I cleared it with the Udex. During the festival, inmates with good behavior will get a chance to spend some time on the outside.
Under the stringent supervision of the Special Patrol, of course.
Risley! It's been a while! Happy Fontanalia Festival!
Does that mean Veronique and her brother will be at the festival?
During a specific window of time, sure. Doesn't hurt to give the inmates something to look forward to. A little sun'll do them some good, I think. This is a friend from your travels, I'm guessing. Thought I heard something along those lines?
Right! We should make some introductions, huh? Chevros, Risley, this is Columbina. A friend we met in Nocrai.
Welcome to Fontaine, Miss Columbina. I bet the weather's been quite an adjustment.
We love Farina. Did she just
And not the good kind, I take it.
No, I quite like it.
Wait.
It's a lot warmer
Did
than
she just Columbina saw Chevers punching fucking Chiori and went, that's how you make friends.
Then what was the punch for?
Oh, should I not have done that? The flowers that bloom here are so vibrant, and the people are so kind. I just wanted to become friends as fast.
Ah, so that was meant as a gesture of friendship.
Hi, hello, welcome
Is that
to
right,
stream.
Miss Columbina?
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what friends do?
Right. Might have been a bit premature in this instance, though. Your friend here is quite the character.
Good thing we said something. You weren't seriously gonna go around punching every single person in Fontaine, were you?
No, just the ones I wanted to be friends with.
That's not... what Paimon's trying to say is, maybe keep the punches to a minimum until after you're friends with someone.
If you say so.
You're quite the character, Miss Columbina.
So, are we friends?
Hello. Hello, Donna Dallas. Welcome to the chat.
Of course. Any friend of the Traveler is a friend of mine.
Yeah.
I love her so much.
Oof. When it comes to friends, you sure know how to pick 'em.
So Miss Columbina is the lead actress I've been hearing so much about. The whole thing about her aura is starting to make more
34
sense.
days till Shneznaya. Wait, when does it release? What's the date it releases on?
The film this time too, Chevros?
How am I the only one on YouTube? I don't stream often, so people don't really know. Actually, I've been on hiatus for the last month and a half. I tended to average around 25 to 30 people on Twitch, and then I just wanted to hyper-focus on videos and comic dubs on YouTube, so that's why there's nobody there.
That was the plan. But now that Mr. Xavier has changed the direction, I don't think I'm in quite as many scenes.
I think I'm working that weekend.
It's all for the best, though. A different crew asked me to help consult on some of their musket work.
Oh, sounds like our trusty musketeer is as popular as ever.
I don't really like talking about numbers. If they join and talk, that's awesome. If they don't, it's totally chill. I'm just here to have a good time.
I'm just going where I'm needed.
Did Chiori's
I'm
voice
more than
actress
willing to help with
change?
whatever this production needs as well.
Well, speaking of, would you happen to know if there are scenic locations around the court of Fontaine?
I
that
haven't heard her
other
voice in like
crews
3
haven't
years, so.
booked?
The festival's pretty popular.
I see.
Having trouble finding a...
Yes, we made a last-minute decision to go down a different route, so the indoor locations we reserved are no longer a good fit. And it looks like all of the...
You know, I might know a place. Good views, good atmosphere.
If you're talking
and
about
no
the
production
fucking
team has
Fortress of
snatched it up.
Meripede, we're gonna have a problem.
Perfect! Where is it?
You want me to reveal it just like that? Come on, let it be a...
As much as that sounds riveting, I think we should divide and conquer. You go do that, and Director Farina and I will take Miss Columbina around the city to discuss lighting and styling. Is that all right with you, Miss Columbina?
Traveler?
Everyone here reserved
No,
room.
go ahead. There's a whole playlist.
Don't worry about a thing and just focus on enjoying your trip.
Again, I'm not like a
Okay.
streamer that has a
All
lot of
right,
viewers,
then
and
the
that's
Traveler and
totally
I will go
chill.
check out this
with me.
potential filming location. It might even give me some inspiration for the new script.
I'll leave this to the Duke then. Until later, everyone. Maybe we'll run into each other on set.
Hello, Helia.
Okay then.
Also, if you're on
Lead the way,
YouTube, there's a
Wesley.
significant
I'm
delay
not
versus
focused
Twitch,
back.
so... And I'm dual
Let's get
streaming.
this show
Who said anything about road?
What is that? Where are you going? Oh, it just does that. Okay. It's spyware. Interesting. The fuck ass boat? The boat?
No way! You brought the winglet up to the surface?
Is that
It'd make quite the grand backdrop for a film.
chat?
Don't you think?
Chat. I have 100% in Fontaine exploration. Why the fuck is there a box in the water?
Paimon's more focused on the fact that this thing is supposed to be underwater. Inside the...
True. And keeping up with the maintenance on a vessel this big is a lot of work. It takes a crazy amount of manpower just to keep it up and running.
Oh. Paimon kinda thought it just sat there until you needed it.
I wish it were that simple. The truth is, the maintenance costs on this thing are substantial. So we decided to rent it out during the festival to earn some extra mora. Besides, the inmates are the ones who keep it in good shape. Seeing the fruits of their labor put to use is a good form of social rehabilitation for them.
Huh. You've really thought this through. What you think, Xavier? Is this a good place to shoot?
I've got it! Good. The beginning is the hardest part.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks for bringing
I'm
us...
Don't
skipping
thank me
this.
just yet.
Huh? Not a done deal as in... Someone on...
This person isn't affiliated with the production team. The rental...
Do you know what she plans to use it for? I'd like to at least...
I didn't ask for the details, but I did see what looked like a fishing permit. My guess is she's planning on using it for some kind of restaurant.
A floating restaurant is sure to attract...
The winglet might not be under my command right now.
A film is sure to drum up some...
Well, guess we should...
Best of luck.
I fucking saw that bitch. Where is it at? You motherfucker. 100%. 100%. Every region. By the way. You motherfucker, do I really have to just teleport Libyan? You know what I want?
Wow! The winglet seems even bigger up close. The rooms are so spacious. Wonder who rented it out. Hello? Anyone there?
Perhaps the captain had business to attend to elsewhere.
But why rent such a massive boat just to have it sit here? Without anyone there? Hello?
Seriously? Right now? What is it gonna take to get some decent sleep around here?
Hello,
Is a nap
Sitlali.
too much to ask for? Sorry, the aquarium's closed for the... Huh?
That was it.
See Lolly?
Traveler! Paimon! Hold on.
That's a whole ass animation I was not expecting.
This is just great. How am I gonna go out dressed like this? What happened to my regular clothes? The wash! I put them in the wash after I drank too much and fell into the fountain. Oh, this can't be happening. Am I seriously gonna go out like this?
Think we might have caught her at a bad time. See Lolly?
I don't wanna hear it.
Hear what?
A single word about what I'm wearing. No comments, none. Is that clear?
Oh, yep. Crystal.
Huh? You think so? No, wait, I told you not to say anything! What, then, what? His thoughts. I heard his thoughts.
Read each other's minds.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. Wait, the mind reading went both ways. You click.
Huh? What did we do?
Nothing. It's nothing. You're not here alone.
Hello, I'm Xavier, a film director and producer from Fontaine. I meant to introduce myself sooner.
No wonder we ran into
I
each other
honestly
in
thought it was gonna be
Fontaine of all
Cendrone
places.
here, but that's fine.
That's right. We're helping Xavier with his film. In fact, we were hoping to shoot some scenes on this boat. You're the one who rented it out, right, Seed Lolly?
Me? Rent a boat? I wish I had that kind of spare cash floating around. Don't get the wrong idea, though. I'm not here to sail off into the sunset.
Then why are you dressed like...
Well, I heard one of my favorite light novels was getting turned into a film, so I came to Fontaine to... Originally, I booked a room near the Opera Epiclese, but I'm quite particular about where I sleep these days. I think it's an age thing. And I tried to find a different hotel, but just as I was worried I'd have to sleep under a bridge or something, I happened to spot a help wanted sign on the side of the road.
Oh, so...
No, I was hired to man the front desk. The pay is a bit low, but food and drinks are covered. And it includes room and board during the festival. Plus, the job is simple.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I would do that.
Wow.
What? You don't think I'm cut out for it? All I have to do is tell people the aquarium isn't open yet. Other than that, I'm free to do whatever I want.
That's all?
Yeah, I was also kind of shocked. But it's not a lie.
Did your boss mention anything about being open to film crews using this space?
No. That never came up. You could just ask her.
Oh, she's around? What kind of person is she?
She's nice enough, I suppose. Pretty reasonable, too. Even offered for me to move to a bigger... Back at the Masters of the Nightwind, I'm used to being the one giving orders. But working under her doesn't feel like being bossed around. She seems to respect what I think.
I do really like that they did give this whole scene a little more life with a better, like, animation style, because, like, it's... When you have events like this, it's so nice that they have, like, characters giving them life and stuff like that. I'm very... very happy.
Well, she sounds like a great...
She did tell me she'd rather not be disturbed, though. She's been working on an important project.
Got it. Thanks.
All right, the captain's quarters are this way. I can take... Wait. But I'm wearing... whatever. I doubt she'll care. Just follow me. Miss Guillotin? These visitors were hoping to ask you about something.
Cendrone!
I thought I said to limit the interruptions. Just tell them the aquarium is still...
Cendrone? You're here!
Huh? You know each other?
Are you okay, Sandrone? Do you still remember us? Everyone was so upset after what happened. We all missed you so much.
Miss Seat Lolly, why don't you escort this gentleman to the reception area for a cup of tea? I have something to discuss with these two in private.
Ah, I see. Right this way, Mr. Zavi.
Sandrone?
I really can't go anywhere without running into you two, can I?
Are you okay? During the battle, your core... it was...
destroyed by that bastard Dottore.
She said bastard! Holy shit!
That's right. But as you can see, I'm fine now. No major issues. Or at least, there shouldn't be.
Oh, what a relief! Why didn't you tell us sooner? Or come back to see your friends?
Now that I have the chance, I just want to say... Thank you for saving me.
Huh? Don't get the wrong idea. I only saved you so we could complete that formula and defeat Dottore once and for all. Even if he did crawl back from the grave to make us all miserable again.
That doesn't matter. You're still a hero.
All right. But it wasn't just me. All I did was lend my brilliant mind to the cause and take care of one part of the plan. Although, I'm not denying it would have fallen apart without me.
You got that right. You're amazing. But how did you go from a...
From a lifeless pile of scrap to looking like this?
Well, my mom was trying to put it a bit more gently, but... yeah.
Where do I even start?
Oh, do we get a cutscene?
Curse it all! Where am I? Did we do it? How much time has passed? I'm not in one of that lunatic's experimental labs, am I? Wait, Fontanian Decor. Books from the Research Institute. Phew. One thing at a time.
Okay.
Initiate self-diagnostics. Assess the extent of the damage. Cut power to compromised, non-essential components. Then reconstruct available action modules. Severe damage to the core. Dottore, you bastard. Polonia? Polonia, wake up!
Polonia!
You're in even worse shape than me. Internal gears and energy circuits are barely intact. Extreme damage to the core, just like me. Rebooting is off the table. Even if I could repair the damage, I don't know if... You used up all your critical energy in those final moments, didn't you? To protect the core of that guy in the hat, and the numerological array. Wait, the array. Yes! The prototype is still here. But can I even run it in this state? Whatever. I have to try. I just need to confirm one thing. Activate the numerological array. Connect the computing core to my body. Just like I thought.
Okay.
It needs too much computing power. Cut off power supply to all functions except the thinking module. Please. I just need to ask one question. Initiate query regarding the 3 moon sisters. How many living moon goddesses are there in possession of the Trilunar Authority? 1. It worked. You did it,
Share so
Colomina.
much about
You made it
Colomina.
back.
Ah! Doomed Yuri, my beloved.
But how did I survive? The self-diagnostics showed damage severe enough to shut me down for good. What triggered the reboot? A built-in message. Only visible after a core reboot. The final gift. Alen! Were you the one who gave me the second chance? But why now? What activated...
Cryovision.
What is that? A vision? Wait, no. It's... a stellar linchpin? A stellar linchpin? What's that? You can think of it as a rare kind of vision. As for what causes one to manifest, well... that's still unknown. But in Snezhnaya, or in Afatui's research at least, it's believed to have some connection to the Third Descender.
The Third Descender? We knew his remains were used to create the Gnosis, but this is the first we're hearing about a stellar linchpin.
You knew about the remains? Right, of course. Look who I'm talking to.
I mean, you found that out in Fontaine,
Yes.
so.
The heavenly principles used the remains of the Third Descender to create the 7 Gnosis as a means to consolidate the Archon system. Visions result from that same system, so extrapolating from there, it's clear that the manifestation of a vision is also, to some extent, related to the Third Descender. Still following? For those that wield them, visions serve as a means to channel elemental power. The same is true of stellar linchpins. The difference is that, when wielding elemental energy, stellar linchpin users often exhibit a unique kind of power that seems to come from beyond to that. It's believed that, when a stellar linchpin manifests, impurities from the remains of the Third Descender get fixed in place. Hence, the name. That's also believed to be the source of the strange power I just mentioned.
That's like super
We've
interesting.
heard that visions can appear when someone has a really strong wish or desire. Stellar linchpins sound kind of similar, so does that mean...
Huh? Oh, don't look at me like that. I've never had any grand wishes or aspirations. Just a list of things that drive me up the wall. So if you're asking why this thing appeared, I have no clue. All I know is that without it, the gift Alen left me, this built-in second chance, never would have triggered. The damage to my core was too severe. But thanks to the stellar linchpin's manifestation, it did trigger. And after my core rebooted, I was able to repair the damage to my body. I also managed to import the numerological array, along with some of Polonia's surviving algorithms, into this form.
Wait, does that mean Polonia is...
Yes. Unfortunately, Polonia is... beyond repair.
Oh, we're so sorry
I feel so bad because like she loved that fuck ass robot, bro. That was her entire life.
Yes. Alan often spoke to me about wishes and desires when he was alive. I suppose he thought there might come a day when I wished for something, and was willing to sacrifice my own life to fulfill it. So he left me a chance to start over. No, never. Alan once said I was his proudest masterpiece. That might sound boastful coming from me, but it's also an undeniable fact. After Alan died, I started studying how Polonia and I worked. Polonia is essentially a computational machine, so it wasn't difficult to figure out the mechanical principles there. But when it came to my own structure, that's when Alan, the Lord Artificer's true greatness, struck me once again. I attempted to imitate it when I created Catherine, but in the end, she turned out to be nothing more than a superficial replica.
What? But his creation skill, Catherine, is super impressive. We were shocked when we first found out she was a puppet.
No, she's nothing compared to what Alan was able to create. Some of the mechanical principles of my own core are still a complete mystery to me. Keeping that gift hidden wasn't even a challenge for him. Just a shame I had to waste it on fighting Dottore. I just couldn't stand the thought of him coming out on top. If you put it that way, the world owes me a whole lot then, doesn't it?
Wait, but all this still doesn't explain what you're doing here. Risley said you rented the ship and even had some kind of fishing permit?
That's because I'm trying to go back to the place Alan and I lived when he was alive. My former home, I suppose you could say. The second chance wasn't the only part of the gift. According to the message, Alan left me a few other things that are stored in the house we shared together. I'm hoping that whatever he left me can help fix certain anomalies in my rebooted core.
So, is she talking about the thingy that, like, we do in that one world quest in Fontaine, where we meet Caterpillar?
So, go back then. What does that have to do with fishing?
And to think I'm talking to the saviors of Fontaine.
Oh.
With the rising water levels and changes in... But Fontaine law prohibits unauthorized individuals and organizations from excavating underwater ruins.
Why not apply for authorization?
And face the endless slog of Fontainian bureaucracy. No thanks. Besides, I'm a Fatui harbinger. The diplomatic implications alone would be...
I feel like we could just ask for her.
At the Palais Mermont. A fishing permit, on the other hand, isn't difficult to obtain at all.
So you're...
Am I? That underwater home belongs to me. If I happen to chance upon it while doing some fishing, what's the issue with that? Of course, I do have to catch some fish to put in the aquarium. Just in case the gestionnaires come to...
Huh? But isn't that kind of...
If you want to run an aquarium that bad, all I want is to go back home and see what other gifts... Hold on. Enough about me. Seriously? They've been in there forever.
The reaction when they saw each other was strange, to say the least. They're lucky I was nice enough to leave them. I just want to know what the... No, what am I thinking? This is just ridiculous.
Oh, here they are.
Were you back there arguing or something?
The two of you are all...
Oh, yep. But don't worry. We got it.
When she's...
That's right.
You'll excuse me if I didn't exactly ask for this little reunion. Like I said, my core is severely damaged. Even with the gift, there are anomalies that are making things unstable. I don't even know if I can continue to function without issues. So the priority is to fix these anomalies and get answers to my own questions.
Anomalies like what, though?
Then, I can see the people that need seeing.
Anyway, just let Sandrone know when you plan to film.
I do hope I'm not causing...
No! She just wants to keep a low profile.
Understood.
Oh, and...
Huh? You
You mean, what does she want? What? The 7th of the Fatui... Why are you telling me all this?
I asked the traveler about you, and I've decided it's best to be open in this instance. I can understand if you would rather not work for a harbinger. Regardless, the room on the ship is yours to keep. You're an acquaintance of the traveler, and I plan to honor that.
Wait, she's actually... nice? It's not a problem. The captain also worked for the Fatui, and he helped Natlan a great deal. We know that there are good people among your ranks. Besides, I've been around long enough to know what it means to earn one's keep. This isn't Natlan, and I don't expect special treatment.
I do really like their
Besides,
interactions.
sitting at a
It's
desk
kind of
isn't
like I'm
exactly
not a fan
backbreaking
of
work.
Sitlali in general. She's not like my favorite character, and I'm really liking their interactions.
Seat Lolly. Just call me Seat Lolly. That's
Well, Seat Lolly, the traveler and I are looking for something, so we'll be heading underwater together soon. I'll leave the ship in...
together?
Not too often. We're heading out.
You couldn't,
I wanted to, but he was
guess my
Huh?
She's so jealous.
Just be quick about...
All right. Our first stop is the barrel region. Huh. This place has changed a lot. Guess I really have been gone for a long time. Let's look around and see what we can learn. Oh, and don't forget to catch a few to take back. We need to keep up appearances, remember?
God, I miss Fontaine.
Poisson isn't too far from here, right? It's all a bit nostalgic. All right. I have a general understanding of the terrain changes and sediment accumulate. That went smoother than... No problem! You doing okay? I'm fine. Times change. You should head back and put them in the aquarium tanks. We finished ahead of schedule.
Right. Xavier said he was gonna test out a couple of shots.
I'm sure. I want to take another look around.
Okay then.
No need. Columbina relies on Kuvaki to perceive her, but here, as long as she doesn't activate her abilities, her range of perception should be equivalent to an average person's line of sight. I think I have hiding from her down to a science. So, what? The point is, you two
Okay, if you say...
I like how she's like, I'm gonna hide from Columbina to surprise her.
What did you leave for me, Elen? Did you know I would come back?
I have confusion, but okay.
over there.
Oops!
What's your take, Detective? Bullet wound to the chest. Gunpowder residue on the clothes. The victim must have been shot at close range.
You think it was someone they knew?
Yes. It's possible the suspect arranged for them to meet at this very spot.
A reasonable deduction. But you're overlooking a crucial clue.
What?
The victim's pocket watch is missing. And cut. I think... Phew.
Acting was nerve-wracking for me when I first tried it too. Just loosen up.
Shabras!
Oh, hello there, you two.
I forgot that Charlotte gets an outfit.
You're filming here too? Oh, so Charlotte...
Yep. They heard about a potential filming location and wanted to come check it out.
But when we got here, your crew had already beaten us to it. Luckily.
Considering all the last-minute changes, that's just what Musketeer Pictures needed.
For sure! Based off the scene just...
Oh, for sure. You're already right at home lurking in the shadows taking pictures of the...
Thanks, Miss Chiori. I appreciate the compliment.
That didn't sound much like a compliment to Paimon. So this is a film set? It looks like a very happy place.
This must all be quite new to you, Miss Columbina.
Yes. I watched a few films with a friend once, but she thought there was no point if I wouldn't open my eyes. So she stopped inviting me. Looks like I missed out on a lot. True. But being an actor seems like a tough job.
Huh? Most people would swap lives with an actor in a heartbeat.
Actor!
The lifestyle is so glamorous, and
But they have to act out lives that aren't their own, with the whole world watching on and...
That's exactly how it feels. Well, that's true.
Not to mention, the film we're shooting is based in
I don't have to pretend.
Not at all. Authenticity is what we're after. You just need to think about that moment in the story and picture how you would feel.
Oh.
We're all here? Wonderful! Let's head to the deck and get shooting. Oh, and this is for you, dear Pi.
Whoa! Is this
The very same.
Thanks, Xavier!
Of course! Our film is focusing on a single protagonist, so conveying in addition to the actor's own performance, another way we can convey that is through lighting.
Huh? But there's already...
Yes, but it's clear the Traveler and Miss Columbina share a deep bond.
Oh, that's...
So, what do you say? It's settled!
Lolly's so jealous, it's kind of funny.
All right, without any further ado, it's time for production on... Turning it over to you once again.
All right. Positions, everyone. Camera operator, clapper loader, get set up.
Uh-huh.
All you
Sure,
need to worry
Helia.
about, Miss Columbina, is hitting your mark. Other than that, just focus on immersing yourself.
Okay.
Good. Lighting, are we ready?
Furina.
The emotions I'm looking for were definitely there. Let's just try to keep it a bit more natural. Oh, but definitely keep that gesture at the end. I loved how real it felt. You looked genuinely moved. Miss... that presence...
That's mean! You can't do that to us! That's so mean! Alright, let's go do the other stuff.
Since Sandroni doesn't mind.
Hey, you two. Come over here.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Here. This.
What is it?
It's an underwater mobility device.
Huh? Wow!
It's just a simple mechanical device. I saw the way you were catching fish and... how should I put this? It seemed somewhat... unsophisticated. To be perfectly frank, I found it quite difficult to watch.
I love that, honestly.
Was it really that bad?
It was inefficient, unskilled, and completely and utterly inelegant.
I'm sorry
No
we
need to
subjected you to that.
apologize. Everyone has their own ways of doing things. The waters of Fontaine are home to more... All right. Oh, and if you're going for a swim, go...
Wait, let me grab it. Okay, I did it. I don't really know. That was fun. I do like that.
Would you like to go, Moon?
Oh, so I have to do all of that to get it unlocked. Okay.
In my rocking chair and admire the view. Or we could go to the moon and gaze down at Tefat. Whatever you prefer.
Okay. I'm gonna let this... Yeah, I'm gonna do the gameplay separately off stream, because I will hyper-focus and just kind of sit there. And I have plenty of time to do it.
Zendrone said that if everything goes smoothly, we should be able to pinpoint. Let's head to the wing-a-let and meet up with her.
Ah, you're here. We should get...
How's it going? Have you managed?
I've narrowed down a few potential locations. We just need to take a sample from each one. Once the equipment analyzes the...
Great! We should get started then.
All right, let's get a move on. That should do it. We made good time. We might even know the location by the end of the day.
You sound pretty happy about that.
Do I? I suppose I've just had enough of these anomalies I've been dealing with. Anyway, enough chit-chat. We have work to do. Oh, but let's head in through the side door. I don't...
Okay.
All right. Now we just need to wait for the results. Since we have some time to kill, I suppose I might as well see how this aquarium of yours is coming.
It's really coming together.
Oh, kind of these must be the ones we caught the first time we went underwater.
Like it?
It's fine, I guess.
Yeah,
Nothing special.
there's nothing in it. There's nothing in it besides the 3 we caught.
Is this a sense of accomplishment?
Well, yeah.
And you know it's gonna be gone soon, though, right?
What do you mean?
After the festival, this ship will be returned.
So?
So, no matter how much work you put...
Not making the most of it when we hit...
But if you know it's all going to be gone one day, why even bother?
Well,
Because you still get to keep the things you gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced.
Doesn't that make losing them even harder?
Well, if you put it like that. But the happy memories we make along the way last forever. You just have to take a more glass half full perspective. Not to mention, everything we do here is gonna be on film, so it'll still live on in some shape or form.
And when you look back on it, only happy memories will come to mind?
Exactly!
So it's about finding joy in the process itself.
Traveler! You're back already?
What's wrong with that? You say that like it's terrible news or something.
How did you get here? I didn't see you on the deck. Oh, never mind. We need to help Miss Guillotin hide ASAP. The crew is heading over here to shoot any sec-
What? They should be done by...
There was a mishap earlier that cost them... Anyway, you should head back to the captain's cabin right away. Finally! That's a wrap for the scenes on the deck.
Uh-oh! Too late!
Change of plans then. You'll just have to hide.
Hide? And...
Oh, there's a box over there! You can...
Huh?
Do I need my makeup done for the next scene too?
Let me see. Maybe just a quick touch-up.
Huh? Traveler and Paimon? What are you doing here? I thought you took the day off to take care of something.
Okay, Ether is... That's fair.
Well, it didn't take as long as we were expecting.
So the reason why I like Ether is over Lumine is that when I started the game, Lumine just seemed like the hottest, sexiest villainess that I could ever think of. And hot, sexy Lumine voice when she's like the Abyss Twin is like was my lesbian awakening as a gay man.
No, we ran into an issue that,
Oh, for several... Let us help them!
Oh,
Thanks, you two.
Miss Charlotte's crew can go first then.
Thanks, Director Farina.
Of course.
Agreed. Well then. All right.
So, the story. But when Duke Saint Germanus departed,
Yeah.
he clearly said that.
Huh? That sounds familiar. He's only a genius when it comes to mechanics. And everything else, he's just an ordinary person.
Huh? What was that noise? Miss Jacoba, please don't speak as if I were the accomplice.
Not so hard. This box isn't This is why I keep saying, don't put too much trust in Clockwork Mecha. Unlike humans, machines don't have a heart.
A heart?
That's right. It's what's on the inside. You can think of it as a person's core, what makes them unique. In general, though, people don't...
You said my emotion module was faultless.
It is, but that's not quite the same thing.
Do you think I have one then? A heart?
I don't think so. I know so. The question is, do you recognize it within yourself?
That's where you're wrong. I can't believe this. Forcing me to hide in a box and listen to this drivel. Me.
In the end, clocks tick through tranquil years. Fish swim in crystalline springs. No matter how grand a dream is, it will fade away like this. Forlorn, wordless, silent.
Damn, Emily.
And cut. That was a long one. What did you think?
If she makes them do another take, I'm going to flip.
Oh, there were some weird audio things going on, but acting-wise, it was great. It's a keeper.
That's fair.
Perfect. That means... I can get out.
It's our turn. Camera operator, set up for the next scene. In this one, our protagonist peruses an aquarium in a foreign land and gets swept up in memories of her friend. So, in terms of lighting, that...
Shoot. Paimon thought there'd be a break and Zandroni could slip away.
Break a leg! Yep, we're headed...
Poor Sandrone's just fucking stuck.
Quiet on set! We're about... Miss Columbina.
I think she would like this.
Quick, we should roll on that.
It doesn't forage with the others, or prey upon its smaller kin. Instead, it remains where it is, cradled in the coral's quiet beauty, as though the raging cyclones above are of no consequence. And yet, she still stood before the cyclone in the end. So I think that story has it wrong. She is no different than us. She has a heart.
No! No! Doomed Yuri!
Columbina.
Uh-oh. Is she onto us?
What is she doing?
Cut!
You okay, Columbina?
Why don't we take a short break? It's been a long day of shooting so far.
I just feel it like it's a
That
little
plastic was
doomed.
beautifully organic, though. We can use it as is. No need to go again.
Like
Thanks,
Sandroni's
Dr.
like completely
Farina.
avoiding her.
But I'm fine to continue.
You're sure? In that case, let's shoot some quick B-roll. Then we can move to our next outdoor scene.
We're in the clear this time. You okay, Sandrone?
Right as rain. Come on.
It's time for me to...
I just like feel like she's avoiding her, and they'll never obviously get together because. Hoyoverse isn't like. Ah! Sleepy Ivan, thank you for the follow. How you doing? Okay. I shall leave you guys with Columbina swimming. I need to use the restroom, get more water, and a snacky snack. I'm gonna run some ads on both YouTube and Twitch. So y'all behave yourselves, and I'll be back. Fishing game is on if you want it. Goodness gracious. Oh my. Ember, come here. What you got? Oh. Can I check? How do you heal? I know. They took his balls, chat. Ember's balls are gone. They castrated you. Yeah, you can't make babies now. Not allowed. For context, Ember is a cat. For those who think I castrated a human, I didn't. Helia, I have a funny story for you, by the way. That I think you will enjoy. And I'm going to DM it to you, because I don't want to say the word on stream. Okay.
Alright, give me some space. I'll activate the water. The what? Alen, much like Renee, had long predicted that the water levels in Fontaine would rise. Thanks to his expertise in mechanics, he was able to implement. I told him there was no need, that I would just move when the water rose too high. But it would seem he knew a day like this would come.
That's crazy.
Alright, the silt has been cleared away. Go activate the mechanism for the first sluice gate. That will fill the empty middle chamber with water. Alright, now turn on the drainage mechanism in front of the second sluice gate, and this chamber will become empty once again.
Oh! It's this place! From that world quest!
Oh, this is where you used to live? It's beautiful! Back when I lived here, it was my job to tend to the potted plants and flower beds. Still growing strong even after all this time. Who would have
It's
thought?
not? I thought it was the same little
If the weather
cabin,
was
like, where we,
nice,
like, had
I
to
would take
break.
Alen
Oh,
out
it's
in his
different?
wheelchair
Okay,
and
it
we
just
would go for a
reminded me of
walk.
it.
Before long, we started bringing Polonia along too. Come to think of it, I was the only one who could get around easily back then. Polonia always got stuck at some point, and it was up to me to launch a rescue mission. Happy. Of course, that was all just an illusion. Death still awaits all of us at the... Oh, all right, enough standing around. Yep, this place is exactly how I left it. Nothing has changed. What is it? Huh? How did you get... And you... read the whole thing. Just so you know, a lot of that was written along... Anyway, since you've already read it, you should just hold on to it. I can always start a new one. Well, feel free to look around. I'm going to start looking for the gift Alen mentioned. Oh, but be careful with the stuff around here. I'm not saying you can't... Polonia... Oh, I played with these when I was little, during the first few months after I was created. At first, Elena and I would play together, but it didn't take long for me to become unbeatable. So, Polonia and I played together instead.
Yeah.
I was just gonna ask.
These don't look like Paimon's kind of games.
Logic and math puzzles? It's been so long. What do you say? Let's go with this one. The gears on the left are stacked from largest to smallest. The goal is to move them to the other side, just remember. You can't stack a bigger gear on top of a smaller one.
That's... Wait. What? Hang on. This is gonna take me a second, chat. Ah, I did it!
Looks like it took you a few extra moves. My first attempt was the same. You'll get better with practice.
The joke of my water.
What did you think of the game? You showed quite a bit of promise, too. We should do this again sometime.
I don't know.
Oh, this was taken when Alen and Renee were both in his later years. Alen would often sit by the fireplace and stare at this picture.
If only they were playable
wearing
characters.
an expression somewhere between guilt. And he said he sometimes regretted not helping his friend when he needed
You
it
can go on
most.
the YouTube bot and check it out.
Oh, these are some of Alen's drafts from his later years. Just casual doodles, really. And these are just some unimportant letters. I couldn't be bothered to sort through them before I left. This was Alen's workbench.
Later on, of course, it became mine. It's where both Polonia and I were brought to life, before Alen was bedbound. This is where he would teach me about mechanics. I would sit and listen, chiming in with questions here and there. Later on, when he got too sick, I took over and would work on Polonia here. Wow! This house is filled with so many... You should have seen it in its prime, when people actually lived here. A lit fireplace, a steaming cup of coffee.
Damn.
That's the real deal.
Puzzles are not my strong suit.
You know, we also used to have a mechanical piano that Alen built. Ooh, how chic! Alen never played it much. He probably wasn't able to at that point, but I managed to teach myself. Music theory is essentially math after all. Once you learn the patterns, it's not really that difficult. I loved perusing Alen's collection of classical music. The chords and harmonies felt like, but as Alen continued to deteriorate, even the sound of music began to grate on his nerves. Oh, back then, I assumed a piano was like an ordinary clothing rack. Commonplace and enough about that. Alen's gift should be just in here. The only things undisturbed before I left were a...
Oh, okay.
Wait. There's a hidden compartment at the back of this box. Looks like it's locked with some kind of gear mechanism. Knowing you, Alen, I'm guessing it goes... Got it. Am I a genius or what? Let's see here. A box? Well, you gonna open it? It's heavier than I was expecting. Just how much stuff is in here? A letter? Wait a second. This should be it. A cube? It's a multi-dimensional algorithmic core. Alen would use it to store information. Only Polonia and I have access. All right, I'll start looking into the core and the letter. Okay. Hold on. There's another
A snapshot of you playing among the plants shortly after you were born. You seem to like these flowers a lot. May you grow and flourish just as they do.
Huh? Wow! Look how happy you are in this picture.
She's like, what the fuck?
You've changed a lot since then, huh?
Oh.
What's that supposed to mean? Just that you come off kind of aggressive sometimes. Or, you know, annoyed at... Well then, people should stop being so annoying. It's not like I'm the one with the problem. Of course not. Oh, here's something else.
Aw.
It's like a piece of paper torn out from somewhere. Today, I solved
You're not
another
fucking with
math
me, right?
puzzle and made a breakthrough on a construction... No, wait, that from now on, I should... No, nope. No more of that. I thought I
You're not fucking with me. That's not Photoshop, right?
You wrote this?
You seem to have developed a distaste for this particular entry, considering I found it in
No, I'll just visit after I finish.
I'm sorry, but I could not help but hold on to it.
I trust you. I don't think that you're gonna be like that.
Alen, don't be embarrassed. Everyone goes through a phase like that. Nonsense. I wasn't even the one who wrote that. It must have been That's enough. I told you it was Polonia. You know what? We're done with this. No more rifling around in the box.
I would assume that.
Put it down and let me To my little clockwork princess, not another word.
You've most likely received the gift I left for you. I just hope you didn't stumble across all this while cleaning out my effects or something trivial like that. I once asked if there was something you wished for. Do you remember that? I wonder if time has changed your answer. Regardless, I have another gift. A formula that will allow you to come face to face with the anomaly inside of you. this gift? To understand that, allow me to wax
She
poetic on the
is.
soul once again. I would ask you to stick with me until the end, but I believe a person should be born twice over in their lifetime. First, there's the birth that grants us life. Then, the
Aw,
birth
look
of
at her
the soul.
peeking.
It's a matter of transforming the life. We must make a conscious choice to define the meaning of our life, instead of allowing the happenstance of our existence to pass us by. This is the process of recognizing the soul that lives within us. You are my proudest masterpiece. I told you that long ago. But to me, you have never been a creation or a machine. To me, you're just like the rest of us. You have a heart. In fact, some theories think of the human brain as nothing more than a machine, and thought the product of its computation. So you see, perhaps we're not, no matter how one looks at it. The heart is a complex thing. Your computational capacity allowed you to become sentient and develop logical reasoning. But it all emotions and logic often clash with each other.
Yeah,
And
emotions
those
are like kind
instances
of
of
crazy.
discord can accumulate over time. That is the source of what you refer to as the anomalies within you. As you told me once, you've always known what you don't want. Yet you've never wished for anything in particular. Similar to how a blind person can feel when a part of their body is in pain without being able to fully visualize its form, such is your relationship with your soul. So, what I leave you now is this: a formula that will allow you to see the shape of your soul. For if you want to protect your heart, you must first be able to recognize it within yourself.
Of course. Whether you use it is entirely up to you. You are, and always have been, free to do as you wish, regardless. Ellen. Oh. I'm fine. I've already figured out how this formula works. Let's get out of here and then we can use it.
You made up your mind already? You're gonna do it?
Why wouldn't I? Resolving the anomalies within my core is the reason I— No. But— do you want to watch?
What do you mean?
I already know what anomaly I need to resolve. Like Alen said, she's an amalgamation of all the times my logic algorithms have clashed with my emotions.
And by resolve, you mean that literally? Or—
Yes.
But if you, let us in like that, wouldn't that mean literally
Yeah, like,
see a bunch of
if she's
really—
resolving it, does she get,
know,
rid of her, like,
thoughts and
emotions?
secrets?
If what Alen said is true, then I'm about to be— born anew. Or whatever. This is your chance to be lucky enough to witness it. Besides, you already read my whole diary. When it comes to keeping my innermost thoughts to myself, well, I think that ship has sailed.
You're really sure about this?
How many times do I have to say it? I finally let you in as, friends, and you want to question it. I'm not gonna offer a second time. Enough with the mushy stuff.
Hi, Amber
Just
Wimble.
follow me.
What are you doing?
All right. With the numerological array, I can construct a simple formula that will allow you to experience what I see and hear.
Oh, just like— like that shaman has. The arcane and the mathematical are both fundamental laws of this world. Being able to achieve a similar. Anyway, let's get this. But no comments from the peanut gallery, okay?
Oh boy. Whoa.
Is this my heart? No, it's probably just the result of a lens formula. A space dedicated to resolving anomalies. Huh. But it looks like the walls are all mirrors? You made it. About time. Is that me? From the past? You just spoke of anomaly. Shall we sit down and talk?
I didn't mean to skip that. Oh, that's... Oh. That's crazy. That's insane. The details are crazy.
That should do it. Hello? My name is Alain Guillotin. Can you hear me?
Brings back memories, doesn't it? The time we spent here.
Here. I want you to have this.
A notebook?
You can use it to write things down.
I don't need to write things down. I have unlimited memory.
Even so, some things are more important than others, right? You can use it to write about the things that matter.
So you wish me to carry out a basic priority sorting operation?
I suppose you can think of it like that for now. But journaling is also an act of finding oneself.
Notice how in almost every single scene, you can't really see Elaine's face at all. Like, you can't see the top of his face.
Much like we use wooden stakes to guide a plant to grow in a certain manner, what we choose to write down.
I feel like
gives
that
the
was
soul
deliberate.
Much needed direction in the act of choosing.
Like, his
what to
eyes are
forget
covered
and
here,
what to
too.
hold on to. We decide what kind of person we want to become.
I don't understand. Like I said earlier, I don't need something like this. This is where we were born. Where our life began. Mornings of tending to the garden. Afternoons spent cleaning, reading, or studying. Evenings of cozying up by the fire, listening to Alain share stories about his past. Alain.
What is it?
What are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's coffee. It, makes me more productive.
I want to try it.
Oh.
Bitter. Speaking of, why did you design me with senses? Taste, smell, touch.
Well, I'm not quite sure. It just felt like the right thing to do. I suppose I hoped you might have a life of your own one day.
Oh. Still bitter. But the smell is nice. I thought those peaceful days would go on forever. You know that's not possible. Maybe. But how was I supposed to know the end was just around the corner? That was just bad luck. Was it? Well, it certainly became a pattern, now didn't it? Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Alain was a love of coffee. We even took to hosting tea parties. A machine acting like a human. Kind of laughable, right? I suppose that's just what I'm used to. Yeah, that's just what we're used to.
Hey, this place isn't half bad. Great spot for a party.
Bro is everywhere. Bro is everywhere. You can't get rid of him. Liyue, he's there. Inazuma, he's fucking there. Every fucking country. Sumeru, he's there. Fontaine, he's there. Fucking does not cry. He's just everywhere. Go away.
More and more people seem to be showing up to my tea parties uninvited. Anyone care to explain?
Can you blame me? I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere, and I had to see what that was about.
I had simply asked Columbina where I might find Arlecchino. Columbina suggested looking here.
Get me out! I wasn't expecting him to be here! I'm so happy he's here. I'm so happy he's here.
Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a private gathering. Apologies for the intrusion. It won't be for long.
Whatever. Just add it to the list of annoying things that have happened today.
Someone actually put something out, by the way, about who Capitano Senor. Why?
Since you're here, you might as well stay for a cup of tea.
You're right. So I have a small theory about Capitano and his whole thing. Currently, he gave up his life to restore the souls that he had in his body. He's still breathing on the throne. I have a feeling he's either going to be able to come back due to something with Irminsul burning. I have a feeling that threw a lot of things when it comes to life and death off balance and memories. Especially when it comes to ley lines and data, which we've been learning more and more about. So we'll see.
See? Told you she wouldn't mind.
Much obliged, Sandrone.
Well, look who we have.
Yo, Senora!
Good thing I brought extra desserts. This has turned into quite the occasion.
I don't think it fully merged with Natlan's ley lines. It's like protecting them. Or at least it was there as a barrier to my knowledge to like release the souls, and once they were fully released, he either dies or something else is gonna happen to his life force. Because if you think about it, the way data moves and flows in this world is through ley lines and Irminsul. Irminsul was the hub of all that data. Now we have a new hub that exists, yes, but any older files or things previously to Conria or things that we didn't know about probably aren't in there. So there is a chance that he's able to reinstate himself in another way. But probably not, honestly.
Capitano, I was just about to go find you.
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured, I won't sully your gathering with talk of work. We can have our discussion later.
Spoken like a true gentleman. A certain unmannered 11th seat could learn a thing or two.
You know, you really should start being nicer to me, Rosaline. Or I might just snatch that 8th seat right out from under you.
I'd like to see you try.
If you're gonna fight, take it outside. The only mess I plan on cleaning up is tea-related. I still don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. One by one, people just kept barging in. And then, one by one, they left without a word. Yeah, pretty annoying, huh?
Kinda surprised Tori didn't show up there to bother her. Yeah, so he's dead. Like, there's no way he's coming back, which sucks, but we might be able to see more memories of him or relive some of his life by reliving stuff in the ley lines.
The times I spent with you, Arlecchino, and Rosaline. They were my favorite. Goodbye, Sandrone.
Don't go, Columbina. We should have just said that. Why didn't we? If we had, would the story have had a different ending? She couldn't stay. There was no future for her here. She would have just faded away. You're right. I suppose that's why you call me an anomaly. Every time you make a decision, there's a voice inside your heart. My voice. Asking to contradict all logic and reason.
I know, they're so cool. And the fact that when she saw the traveler that they moved was sick.
Or not to have fought at all. Don't you find it unfair? One by one, we keep losing the things we care about the most. But in the end, whether I want to fight for something or cry over all we've lost, you just push it down and pretend not to hear.
Polonia!
And now, even Polonia, the other half of Alen's legacy. The last remaining member of our family.
I've noticed that the ruins on Polonia's shoulders they remind me of Ruin Guard ruins, which is really fascinating.
Even Polonia is no longer with us. I did everything I could, but it's just like Alen always said. Polonia was one of a kind. There was no replicating what he managed to create. Don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading bit by bit? Like, even the things we have left are slowly slipping away. I suppose. But you can't move through life without having to say goodbye. And even as we experience loss, there are always new things to be gained. Ever so logical. What's your take, then? It feels like the more I care about something, the faster the world takes it away. It sounds so stupid, but I can't help it. That's the hand life has dealt me time and time again. Why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end? Better to never have had it at all. Better if it would all just disappear. Dark, I know. But the heart wants what it wants. Maybe the stellar linchpin appeared because of me.
Interesting.
Because of what I wish for. I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. What an anomaly wants goes against all logic and reason after all. Well, go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you? Yes. What's it gonna be? Keeping me imprisoned here like before? Or eliminating me entirely? Like debugging a code? That might actually be a mercy. I don't care. I just don't want to experience the pain of loss ever again. Go ahead. I'm ready.
always known. Because we've been one all along.
So sad. She just doesn't want to lose people.
Sandrone! I'm fine. It's okay to cry, you know. Cry? You've gotta be kidding me. Save the emotional side of my core algorithm. My emotion module has always been fully developed and operational. Elen tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her voice all this time. I suppose. Huh. Come to think of it, it's... The aquarium? The old me took one look at it and saw... Then, one by one... Don't say that! A lot of... Now... It's like you said. We get to keep the things we gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced. Because we choose to hold them in our hearts. Well said! Besides, I've already died. Right! Earlier you... You think that's something you can just ask and I'll tell you. I may have accepted my emotional self, but I'm... That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt. Starting with cleaning some old aquarium tanks of my own. Huh? Metaphorically speaking, I mean. Come on!
Okay. So I'm gonna leave and go back and see if Polonia is there. I guess I have to finish the quest first.
Huh? You couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the Opera Epicles, right? Well, I bet that's why. The Fountain of Lucine is where all the water and...
Hold on. If it's souls we're dealing with, feeling uncomfortable should have been just the
And under normal circumstances, I'm sure someone of your talents would have.
Remind me how they ended up like that again?
Children!
You mentioned something about
Oi!
them being split apart?
Yes, it's called soul severing. Renee of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo came up with it. After learning of Fontaine's impending doom, Renee thought if he could find a means for the soul to live on in perpetuity, it might ensure the world's salvation. Soul severing was the first step of his research. Unfortunately, his theory of the four orthants was imperfect at the time, and a failure along the way caused his physical form to dissipate. Jakob, another member of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo, sought to carry on Renee's legacy and restore his physical form.
Okay.
He even used some of the people who stood in his way as test subjects for his research.
By severing their souls?
Yes. After Renee successfully awakened, the two continued their research, and all the severed souls ended up merging into Renee's consciousness. After you saved Fontaine by turning Fontainians into true humans, these souls returned to the ley lines. But the souls severed before Renee awakened had nowhere to go, doomed to forever wander the waters of Fontaine as listless spirits.
Almost as if they exist outside the bounds of this world. Unrecognized by the ley lines or fate. No wonder I couldn't sense them.
Interesting.
Not only that, but over time, they began to fuse with other entities. Their inner resentment lured in all sorts of evil beings, which corrupted and defiled them into nothing more than accumulations of filth. But the full transformation must have been recent.
Otherwise, the Udex surely would. Wait, no, he must know already. In that case, let's go find him. No, not. Why not? For one, the diplomatic castle alone would be a nightmare. Besides, with me here, success is a done. All I need is for Miss Seat Lolly to.
With my eyes closed. But, how
Just trust me. Oh, alright. Why the. No, I didn't. And you're right, but. He also felt sorry towards Marianne. If he were still with us, friends shouldn't hold. You mean everything that just.
If we're fighting an ocean, I'm gonna get real mad.
Alright then, Seat Lolly.
Huh?
You get this, Granny. It's like.
You. Come with me to Hotel de Boer for a Why? Miss Guillotin?
Well, don't let.
Alright, you. Time to go. I've got scores that need settling.
Huh?
What the fuck? I'm gonna do this once because it's pissing me off. Oh, they're down here. Because I wanted to. Hello, Blue Crayon. How's it going?
Time to meet up with Sandrone! Wonder if St. Lolly was able to pinpoint the location. Well, we should know soon. Let's just hope it all works out. St. Lolly sure.
Good morning.
Calabina!
We just finished filming a last-minute scene, so I came up to get some fresh air. The others are still down below discussing what the final scene should be.
You mean...
Why is nobody watching? I don't really stream often.
They're torn between whether the
I
heroine
appreciate
should
the
reunite with
sentiment.
her old friend or not.
Because the whole point is that she can't...
Yes. Director Farina and Miss Chiori, but Director Xavier thinks having the two reunite me. I'm not sure. On a personal level, of course I want to see her again. Of course I want to experience that moment where we reunite. Even if it's just for the cameras. But that means an actor would have to take her place.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, no one's so worried. Besides...
Work out.
Well, you know. Yep.
Okay. I trust you. I'll just focus on having fun for now.
Well, look who we Oh, the lighting specialist and clapper loader that never were.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You seem to be in better spirits now, Miss.
It's okay. I'm fine now.
So, what are your thoughts?
We should tie everything up in bows.
Huh?
Sure, Columbina. Sure.
Oh, right on time.
Well, yeah. We were...
What? Are you suggesting Granny can't handle her liquor? It takes a lot more than that to get me drunk.
Really? Cause, you...
Did I?
Let's see. You spent half an hour bad-mouthing Auroron, half an hour complaining about work, an hour talking about light novels, and...
Are they...
Oh, wait, but now that everything with your...
I just want to deal with this mess first. Besides, this is a perfect chance to make her jump for once. I have to... But enough about that.
Of course.
Great. Let's... Mortayreed, the place the souls were seven.
Let me
Oi, shitheads.
This thing's movement isn't fixed. If it's not at this location when we get
One
there,
second.
I can use a ritual to summon it.
You've already gone to more than enough trouble.
I don't mind. These old bones have nothing better to do anyway. Summoning a spirit isn't going to do me in. Besides, if I don't go, they'll just have more inside jokes I can't join in on.
All right, then. I appreciate it.
There's no time to lose. Let's head out.
Christ. You two sure know how to make a mess, huh? Yes. Sometimes. Chat. So I have to do the cat's litter box right now because they decided that it needed to be completely kerfuffled. So we're gonna do that, and I will be back in a few minutes. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Excuse me. You know, you two are the bane of my existence. Yes. There's nothing here. Motherfuckers. Go get it. Well, been a few days to be a litter, but you two seem to want to do it right fucking now. It's what wants to make my life this difficult. Fucking crackheads. Sorry, guys. Pities are all settled. I'm assuming with Helia, with how far I am. I'm almost done, right?
Huh, no sign of it so far.
Should I start the summoning ritual?
Let's drain the water from this floor of the tower first. It'll make it easier to move around. Wait, we can do that? Of course. Alan and Renee both saw. Not important.
Okay, that's pretty cool that we got to drain this.
Yeah, when this thing appears, but more than likely, they've already been driven to madness.
In that case,
if a fight does break out...
Understood. All right, I need quiet. Wandering spirits, drifting along the tides. Hear me now. Broken souls, silenced, torn apart, and forsaken. Follow the traces of the past, and return to us. Let resentment recognize resentment.
Why are we Electro?
What now? This is exactly what mechanical science is so...
Watch out!
Hey, you! Or whoever. I'm a descendant of Fontaine's Lord Artificer, Hélène Guillotin. I can make you whole again and return you to the ley lines. You just need to work with me here. Shh. Looks like talking this out is off the table. All right, plan B. Time to blow off some steam. You're cursing out the wrong person. I didn't even know him. Come on, keep up.
Lightning flash!
Fulfill our path. You two. Time to... Let's test my hypothesis.
Bro, Electro Traveler sucks ass.
Most of them already did. But you still have a chance to return to the ley lines and reunite with your family. Just work with me here. I told you I'm not like them. I'm stronger. Inverted. World formula. Reversion.
Whoa.
Be at peace among the tides. Lost souls.
That was really sweet.
Is it over? Yep. Told you it'd be a piece of cake.
How did you do that back there?
That creature was nothing special. Add a bunch of souls with no... All I did was separate the original souls from the rest of the film. The principle behind the world formula is divergence. Starting from a point of origin, it deconstructs and reconstructs the possibilities of the world to find certain answers. So, it would follow that reverse calculating the world formula allows us to achieve convergence and restoration instead. Using a numerological array, I was able to do just that. It's similar to the concept of homological reduction in mathematics. I reduced them to the basic fundamental essence of their being without changing their underlying nature. That meant... no.
I think I finally understand how Outlanders feel when I ramble on about shaman stuff.
point is,
You're just realizing that now? Ahem. We should get going.
That was really interesting. I didn't expect her to do it that way.
That's one old mess for the books. Feels nice to do a good.
You helped everyone out a bunch of.
I wouldn't be so Fine. It's back to bite you.
Well, where to next? Back to the ship?
Yeah, your personal business, the Narcitzenkoritz thing, it's all resolved. Everyone's gonna be.
You wouldn't catch me dead admitting to this, but Columbina's a special case, though. This time, I'm definitely getting her back for all her annoying antics. She'll sense me coming from a mile off. How am I gonna...
Column. Her eyes!
You're back? You didn't tell me. You avoided me. Why?
Ah! Oh my god! No!
Now we're even.
I missed you so much.
That makes one of us, idiot. I'm here, Columbina.
No! I'm crying! Oh, that was so sweet! Oh!
Sandrone.
Don't ruin the moment. Or I'll start thinking about how you teleported me to a random location.
And scene!
Huh? Where did you just go, Miss Columbina?
That?
Yeah. Well, the camera was.
Hold on. Yep, my best friend. The one I was looking for. I never. Plus, the film got a happy end.
You couldn't stop being annoying for 1 second! Columbina!
I can't read this! I'm sorry, but I feel like you can't compare them. A and Miko have this weird-ass relationship.
As expected. Going to the opera house is...
You get to see the audience's reaction in real time, too. The ending seemed to be received quite well.
I can't believe you let it... You even agreed to help us reshoot a couple of shots. Thanks a million.
Most of it was
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, it is
not
better.
Like I had much of a choice. What are you laughing at?
Nothing. It was just interesting to see us on screen together. I'm glad this moment is going to be preserved forever.
Just a pity we didn't take home the Farina Award this time around.
Well, artistic films can rarely compete with commercial ones. You should have
Oh, did I hear someone? Come on! I won't. Costume design,
script. A lot of the effects were based on actual items the Special Patrol confiscated from criminals.
But it turned out amazing!
Which film did you vote for?
Isn't it obvious?
You all should be proud, though. Longing and loss. Searching for something even after it's gone.
Well, that is what the art of storytelling is for.
Watching a film with friends is so much fun. There's so much to talk about.
Ooh, let's throw a celebration later then. We're all old friends.
How about the Winglet?
That's perfect! Friends and family are more than welcome.
You all can head over first and make yourselves at home. I'll bring over some. I just have one more stop to make first.
Can I come?
Fine.
If this isn't to Arlecchino, if this isn't to Arlecchino. Huh? It's been so long. How the fuck do I get up there? Oh. This is where we found the sword. All those, the sword that I used to put on my Traveler. Is that a fucking Mora chest? Where the fuck is this? I'm losing my mind, chat. What is this?
Wait, is this? Yes. Here lies Lord Artificer, Elaine Gaeltan. This is his grave. Oh. I'm sorry, Ellen.
I'm sorry this is the first time I've been back since leaving Fontaine. I got your gift. Our home is just as quiet and warm as Polonia received irreparable damage in battle. I should have Polonia was family to me. Just like you always said I was a fast learner. But I'm not so sure. It took me far too long to learn the things that truly matter. I never said this to you back then, but thank you for creating me. For giving me the chance to experience life. Being your family meant everything to me. Absolutely everything.
Bro.
Can I say a few words?
Don't need my permission.
Hello, Mr. Guillotin. I'm Sandrone's friend. You don't need to worry. Sandrone is doing great. Not only is she a brilliant scholar, she's made a whole bunch of friends, too. And she takes great care of them.
As if.
She'll never admit it. But she's always there when her friends need it the most. I wouldn't even be here without her. So, if she ever needs help, her friends will be there in a heartbeat, including me. That's what best
You
friends
totally
are for.
mispronounced wife for friend there, yes.
Columbina.
What else? Oh, she likes drinking bitter coffee.
No, wait! Don't tell him all.
Huh? I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
That's not what I meant. Alright. Enough with the speeches. If no one has anything else to add, let's just leave it there.
Should we say a few words too?
Oh, great. Goodbye, Ellen.
Taking shelter and listening to the rain cleanse the earth.
You made it! Oh, but, you didn't bring anyone else along? I thought you headed out to invite some friends.
We did invite a friend, actually. She'll be here soon. She's even bringing some desserts to have over tea.
I do love a tea party. Then don't mind if I do.
Wait, I need to know, does Columbina talk to Novelette?
This seems like a fun occasion. Let's go talk with everyone. Good idea! We'll introduce you to all our old friends.
Of course, no, hang on.
The Hydro Dragon who serves as the Udex of Fontaine? Another dragon who puts people in prison. I'm not sure I'd want to meet him.
Like, I'm so curious. Wait, we have to go talk to him first. Him and his fuck-ass water goblet.
You came to the celebration too!
Yes. I can only hope my presence does not make anyone ill at ease.
Who's this?
All right! This is Nervalette, the Udex of Fontaine. And this is Columbina and Sandrone.
Greetings.
Hello.
These two must be the Fatus and former Fatus related to the recent incident in Notcry. I read about them in the diplomatic report.
The Udex? Oh, the dragon that cries a lot.
She straight out just called him out and was like, oh! You cry a lot.
Oh, well.
His fuck-ass reaction.
Jeez, Columbina. That's your takeaway from all those Fatui meetings? Seriously?
Is that truly how I'm portrayed in the Fatui's intelligence?
Oh my god.
You must put a lot of people in prison then.
Well, it would be more accurate to say I pass judgment on their crimes. All trials in Fontaine strive for fairness and justice, so as to avoid imprisoning the innocent.
So, only the people who deserve it get sent to prison.
Well, deserve is quite a subjective metric, is it not? At the very least, I can promise that in every trial over which I preside, I make every effort to deliver a fair verdict.
Oh, for the love of... What is she doing now?
You seem like a good dragon. Not the kind that throws people in prison for no reason. I think we can get along just fine.
Well, thank you? Then she punched me because...
Sorry, Nervalette. She thinks that's a sign of friendship.
Where does she even pick up weird habits like that?
I see. I believe I have observed people on the streets of Fontaine expressing affection in a similar manner. I suppose I now know what it feels like. Yes. Quite, abrupt.
You know, these two are surprisingly alike.
I loved every second of that. That was wonderful. Bro can't. Okay, whatever. Yeah, literally.
You made it. Sorry for starting the celebrations without you.
No worries at all. We're just glad everyone's having such a great time. Oh, right. You've probably seen them around already, but let us introduce you for real. This is...
Miss Columbina and Miss Guillotin, right? Oh, we saw the film you were in. It was so touching.
Yep. This one started bawling her eyes out right next to me in the theater.
I know. I didn't bring nearly enough tissues.
Thanks. We saw your film too. I memorized all your names.
Oh, guess we can skip the introductions then.
Our effects were pretty over the top, right? Some of the extras in the big scenes were actual members of the Spina di Rosula.
So basically, your contribution was creating realistic-looking chaos.
That wasn't the only realistic aspect. Miss Chevreuse and Miss Emily were also kind enough to lend their expertise on
So,
criminal
yeah, literally
investigations
so
and
much
forensics.
Yuri present.
Oh, it was nothing. I was just honored to take part and help out.
Wow, no wonder your film turned out so good. You basically had an expert in every field. Talk about a stacked crew.
Oh, speaking of, want to join in on a round of tabletop troupe later, Miss Columbina and Miss Guillotin? I mean, what better place for a party than a party?
Here we go.
That sounds interesting.
Yes! Persuasion successful! What about you, Miss Guillotin?
I guess one round couldn't hurt.
It literally is the literal nation of Yuri and Yaudi coded playable characters. Yes, Fontaine is that, yes.
Critical success!
Oh, okay, they're different. I guess them. What?
What was in that piece of cake you just handed her, Escoffier?
Bromaritime flowers, eggs, flour, same as all the other pieces. What? You
Yeah.
think I tampered?
Miss Lapine Pauline, look who I brought!
You're serious? That's so fucking stupid. I'll just watch someone else do it then.
Wait, what happened to your face? Why are you crying?
Never mind. Things are sounding lively over here.
Oh, look who it is! Perfect timing. And the elusive Miss Guillotin. It's great to see you. Oh, right.
Introductions. That's kind of you. But I didn't really do anything. If you want to thank someone, it should be... Right!
Miss Columbina?
Yes?
Could I interview you sometime? I'll treat you to some gâteau de bord for the trouble. There's only a limited amount available.
Oh.
Bold of you to use my own cake as a bribe right in front of me.
You know what? When else are we all going to be together like this?
Are we going to toast?
Yup! Come on! Sunday!
I forgot how energetic she is. She is honest. I'm surprised they're here.
Granny Eatsley, you're really not going to let us borrow these cute little stuffed toys for our magic show?
First of all, Seat Lalin and Eats Papa are Chi-Chi meal. They have inauspicious stars sealed within them, and they're my helpers, not—
But the Grin Malkin Cat and Boggle Cat box are Linny and Lynette's helpers. And they still make good partners on stage.
Agreed. We've never had a Chi-Chi meal pop out of our hats before. It would be quite the surprise.
If this was the Masters of the Night Wind, these kids wouldn't have even— I'm terrible at dealing with requests.
Lady Sandrone. Lady Columbina.
Hello.
Don't look at me like that. I don't have any mechanisms for you to break.
Don't be fooled by my sister's demeanor, Lady Sandrone. She's just as delighted as the rest of us to have you back.
Well, I suppose when I'm not so busy, I could find some time when Arlecchino is around.
You're too kind, Lady Sandrone. I'm sure just your visit alone would make Father more than happy.
I just need to borrow them for a bit. I'll pull them out of my hat, give them a quick hug, then give them straight back.
When did hugging become a part of it?
Oh! I could lend you pair. So you have
I don't need something to hug in the
How about this? You can have two
right next to each other?
Yep, super quiet. No one will bother you. I'm sure you'll have a great time.
Fine.
She's taking the Traveler. Oh, she absolutely is! Lynette is shipping them!
Friends of yours? Veronique is the prop manager for Musketeer Pictures.
Yeah, former prop manager. Now we're just two criminals serving our time.
We love Lynette.
And Nurse Sijuin looking out for us. Not too bad, actually.
You make it sound like I'm giving you special treatment. I just think the method of justice you chose to pursue is one people can respect.
You are far too modest, Your Grace. The only reason we were even able to come to the surface for the festival is because you fought for it.
It's also just good for the physical and mental health of the prisoners in general.
Anyway, I suppose I have you to thank for keeping the winglet in such good shape. I never knew she could look so striking.
I didn't do anything special. It was mostly the Traveler and the others.
Don't sell yourself short, Miss Guillotin. You are the current captain, after all. In light of that, I have to ask, do you mind if I leave up some of the installations so the people back at the fortress can also enjoy the aquarium?
Huh?
Like I said before, I just think it would be good for the inmates who clean and maintain the winglet to see their work put to good use. Besides, maintaining an aquarium is sure to be a lot more interesting than scrubbing rust off the walls and deck.
Of course I don't mind. I'm grateful you even want to keep it.
Great. Then it's decided.
That's amazing, Sandrone.
You do know you just invited me to hang out in prison, don't
Damn!
you?
Columbina, you want to go to a somewhere with some chains? Okay then.
Oh, looks like Arlecchino's here. Come on, Columbina. Let's go have ourselves a tea party.
Well, it's been quite some time since the three of us gathered to drink tea like this.
Yes, but your tea is as good as ever, Sandrone.
Of course it is. The pastries you brought aren't half bad either, Arlecchino.
I'm glad to hear it. Are they to your liking, Miss Farina? If I remember correctly, This particular cake is your favorite.
Yes, thank you. The tea.
I mean, the last time they saw each other, you did threaten the fuck out of her, so...
I can't believe I'm casually sipping tea with 3 harbingers. Or are some of them formal?
Due to diplomatic reasons at the time, our last tea party was
Yeah!
wasn't it, Miss Farina?
Yeah.
My apologies, but this is simply a casual gathering of close friends. So I do hope you can relax and enjoy yourself.
Of course. I appreciate the hospitality in both cases. Next time, let me be the one to treat all of you.
I'm sure we'd all be delighted to have you join us more often. The same goes for you two.
Of course we should do this again! This is nice, Sandrone.
Yeah. To be honest.
Well, I think I speak for all of us when I say we're truly glad you're back, Sandrone.
Me too. I've realized that holding on to what matters doesn't just mean protecting what you already have.
Okay, but like, so the Yuri that we know of in Fontaine is... If we count Sandrone from Fontaine, technically, Sandrone and Columbina, but honestly, they're more Shinesnaya coded, not Cry coded to me. Then we have Navia and Cloriant, Emily and no one else. And then Risley and obviously Nicolette. Severus and Shiori, yes. And then Farina and Arlecchino.
By reaching out and striving.
No, that certainly doesn't sound like something the old you would say.
Well, I'm only going to say it once, so don't get used to it.
Who knows? Perhaps your tea parties will only get livelier from here on out. Once you return to the Fatui, we'll have more opportunities to keep in touch in any case.
I want to spend more time together too. But I don't want to go back to the Fatui.
Well, Notcry isn't too far from Snezhnograd. It shouldn't be hard to find a place where we can all get together.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's definitely more Fanon, I agree. I feel like Farina's kind of like a wild spirit that doesn't get...
and then
doesn't
I
have
can sing
anybody
for
right
you.
now.
Or put on some of your favorite music.
Speaking of music,
I spot yes. Reclaimed, I suppose you could say.
Why don't you play something for us?
Huh? In front of all these people?
Other than you, Helia, you can have your fucking French-ass Archon, okay?
Yes, why not? You play so well.
Yeah, come on! Just a little.
I love you too, Heels.
For the love of... Fine! One piece, and that's it.
I was about to ask, is she actually playing the keys? That's insane. Beautiful. Amazing. Wonderful.
All right, Musketeer Pictures.
I'm not sure I should be in. Of course you should. You might have primarily helped out another crew this time.
All right, thanks.
Can I be in the picture too?
Of course, Miss Veronique. I would have loved to have you in the lab.
Thank you, Director Xavier.
Sure.
Do I really have to be?
You're one of the lead. Nervous and.
All right, and 3.
Musketeer Pictures!
Oh.
I wonder, does the key on her back ever stop turning? Does it change direction? Does she remove it when she sleeps? How does she roll over? I've been curious about that key ever since I first met her. But since we weren't close then, it didn't seem right to just go up and touch it. So whenever I had the chance, I would follow behind her, trying to figure out the pattern of its movement. But one day, she suddenly turned around and demanded to know why I kept following her. After I told her the reason, she said, "If you're that curious, why don't I put one on your back, and you can see for yourself?" So I lived with a key on my back for a few days, and it was quite the challenge. Sandrone doesn't have it easy, so I've looked out for her even more since then. I'm not sure what counts as death for a puppet. All I know is, Sandrone isn't moving, and I can't feel her operating. Her key is just stopped. And all because of the technique she used to bring me back. She said she was going to get back at me that one time. How I wish that's all this was. Just an attempt to scare me.
Sandrone has returned. I'm so happy. I noticed her wind-up key sometimes turns a bit faster now. It always seemed to turn at the same speed before. She said it's because she's embraced her inner feelings, and that she's different now. But whether she's changed her outfit
You sound so
or her
happy.
key turns faster, I feel like Sandrone is still Sandrone, my best friend. Whether it's her past or present self, she has my complete admiration.
Bro, she's in love with her.
I told
She's
her
in
this,
love with her.
And her key turned faster. I don't know why, but it's really interesting.
Yeah.
After experiencing so much in Not Cry together, I've come to realize my previous assessment was unfair. She's a reliable comrade and a reassuring companion. On the eve of another harsh winter, every additional pair of hands is welcome. So I'm glad that Sandrone has returned. Her presence provides comfort to the children. I have little interest in her. She's extremely passionate about her research and does not appear in public often. In fact, many of our officers have yet to see her at all. Compared to, let's say, someone who would go so far as to create segments of themselves to better wander across the land, I suppose you could say she is at the other end of the extreme.
Okay. How do I start the moon quest? I just want to know where it is. I'm gonna start it so I have it, and then we're ending stream. Because I have to go to bed. Look up? Bro. Oh! That's a whole new area! You're so dumb.
We've never been here before. Where is this exactly? Huh? Look! That person over there! Why is she here? Paimon thought she'd be at Silver Moon Hall! Huh. Funny how life works sometimes. Let's go over and say hi!
Oh wow, what a very interesting area. Okay. We're gonna end it here, folks. I am extremely tired. I have work tomorrow, and this was like the longest stream I have done in quite some time. So, thank you guys so much for coming. It was awesome seeing you all again. For those on YouTube, we are not gonna raid anybody. But for those over on Twitch, I don't know if I'll raid someone. We'll figure it out. But for those on YouTube, I'll see you next time.